Hi everyone and welcome back to Gymnastics with Rosanna. In today's video I'm going to give you some helpful hints and tips on how to perfect your forward roll. So first up, just in case you don't know what a forward roll is, I'm going to show you. Unfortunately I don't have as much space in here as I would like, but just enough. So a forward roll, we're going to stand up tall, hands, roll, stand up at the end. Now most people can do forward rolls in some way or form, but here I am to help you make them really neat and really perfect. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our head. Now especially with younger children, we see a lot of them, instead of rolling, you just fall flat on your back. So you get to here and then we just kind of splat. So to practice for that, what we're going to do first is just making sure we get our chin nice and tucked in. If you're struggling with this, I've got a handy pair of socks here to help me. It's something nice and soft. You can use a beanbag, soft toy, whatever you happen to have. But you want something nice and squishy that you can put under your chin. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put it under our chin and squeeze it. This will make sure you're tucking your head in. So what we're going to do, if you've got a soft mat or a rug, we're just going to crouch down. We're not going to start standing up. We're going to put our socks, if we need them, under our chin. So we're making sure that we've got our face looking towards our knees and our tummy button. And all I want you to do from here is practice hands down, stick your bottom as high as you can, and then you can roll over the top. As you can see, I've not got as much room as I'd like. Make sure you have lots of space. So make sure we're practicing that a few times. So we're putting our hands on, we're tucking our head right in, bottom in the air, and you should just roll over. So make sure we're practicing that until we're getting that nice roll, but we're not going to worry about the standing up part next. So we'll just do one more of those. If you still don't feel like you've got this part, keep practicing and then come back and join us again. So hands down, bottom high, head is right in, and we just roll over the top. So the next part of a forward roll is the standing up. Now a few of the common mistakes that I see when standing up is either people use their hands to push themselves up, or they cross their feet and stand up like this. We're aiming for neither of those things. Ideally in a forward roll, we come up with our feet together, our knees together, and our hands reaching out in front of us. So a few things we can do to practice for that. First up is just all we're going to do is we're going to sit in a tuck shape on the floor, feet together, knees together, arms in front, and all we're going to practice to do to start with is rocking back onto our shoulders and sitting back up to this position. So we're making sure that our arms are reaching forwards, knees and feet are together, and we're making sure that we can rock back and then come to this seated position, because the sitting up bit is the same as the end of our forward roll. So if you imagine, that is almost the end, and all we need to do is stand up. And once you're comfortable with your rocking backwards and forwards to come to sit, we're going to try and do it to stand. So we're still keeping our feet together, knees together, we're not crossing them, reaching forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock back again, and this time reach forward as far as you can to stand up. So you want to rock back and reach. I'm quite lucky I can do it slowly. So what you want to be doing is, as you come forwards and plant your feet, is you're reaching as far forward as you can to then stand up. So you can just stand up at the end. If you're struggling with this one, what you can do if you've got someone at home is, if they're facing you, they can hold their hands out for you. So when you rock back, you can reach forward to hold their hands and help you stand up. Now those three elements are all the things we need for a nice forward roll. So if you think you've got the roll, you can stand up at the end, then you're ready to put them together. So what we want to try and do with a forward roll is we want to start with our feet together, stand up nice and tall, We don't want to start on the floor, we want to start our move nicely. Hands down, roll over, stand up at the end. If you're struggling to put these three together, go back to the one that you're finding a bit tricky. The hardest bit in a roll is the stand up, so this one is always worth practicing because that is what gets you up at the end, and it's that reach forward with your weight reaching forward as well. So once you've got the hang of that, you can do your forward roll all the time. So we stand tall, hands, roll, reach, stand. And once you've mastered it from there, you can start changing things. So we have forward roll step outs, whereas you don't, instead of coming out with your feet together, they come out one then the other, which then can lead you into something else. So it's, hopefully I've got enough room. So you're reaching forward still, but your feet come out one then the other, and then you can join that into another move like a cartwheel or a round off. I hope this video has helped, and I'll see you again soon.